So, who's seen the movie Field of Dreams? You know, the one with Kevin Costner where if you build it, they will come. Okay.
That's it.
Well, you know, it's a great, great movie. But it's just an absolute horrible concept for marketing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes, babe. So basically, if you do anything, whether it's near brick and mortar building or if it's anything out in cyberspace, you need to drive traffic to your business. So that's what Verde Valley Newspapers helps you do. Of course, we have our major publications, which are Kudos, Verde Independent, Camp Verde Bugle, and Smart Shopper. And with all of those publications, we can reach everyone in the Verde Valley, which is, think about that, this is a really big area. Now, in terms of our websites, we not only can reach everyone in the Verde Valley with ads, but we also reach Flagstaff, Prescott, Phoenix. About 30% of our market also goes into the Phoenix Valley area, with Phoenix, Scottsdale, Mesa, Chandler, Tempe. It's really amazing because people are looking at our websites to see when they come up here, or they have some type of vested interest. Many of you have a second home up here. So it's a great, great opportunity for you to get found. And that's what it's all about. So the web, you know, basically the web now is your new Yellow Pages. We used to actually, as a newspaper, distribute Yellow Pages. We don't even do that anymore because nobody uses them. What does everybody use? This is it. This is your new Yellow Pages. In fact, 68% of all people looking for anything locally in the area start looking on the internet. Think about that. It's really a powerful, and over 50% of those searches start on a mobile phone. So those are the things that we can do. Now for our websites, we can actually do mobile phone ads. So you'll see your little ad right on the website if someone's searching. Or we can do regular ads on the site. Now I did bring some visual materials for you, and also some really other interesting concepts. So on our website, there's multiple different types of ads that you can do. This is called a leaderboard, and pretty much you'll see this on almost any website that does advertising. And we'll talk about a little bit about that. So there's a leaderboard, and there's a super leaderboard, which is the big, big, gigantic one. Then you have a medium rectangle, which is your top medium rectangle, half-page vertical, lower medium rectangle, and this is what you call a little in-story. And then if you're on a regular computer, you can usually see what they call wallpaper, which will go along the sides. This is from one of our other publications. We are in 11 different cities, so if you need advertising in any of those other 11 cities, we can also handle that for you, both on the web and in print. The next thing I brought for you was, so this is basically what you call a display ad. Even though, like in a print newspaper, you have a display ad. This is a web display ad. This would be on our websites. And to give you an idea, our websites get about 400, now this is just Verde Independent and Camp Verde Bugle. They get over 450,000 page views a month. And that's with over around 90,000 unique visitors every month between the two of them. So to give you an idea, Kudos, which is one of the largest circulations in the area, actually it is, other than our Smart Shopper, which is 22,000, Kudos is 16,000. So here you've got 90,000 people looking at an ad if you're doing ads across the board. The way our website works is we do it's a percentage of web ads. You can do, of course, have your ads come up all the time, or you can do a 10% buy, 20%, 30%, so which is less expensive than the full buy. The other thing, I mean, there's lots of different ways to go to. The other thing you can do is, let's say, you know, I just want to target the Verde Valley. I want to target a specific zip code. Well, then you can do the same thing. You can do a display ad, something like this. We make them up in different sizes, and it's kind of like the stock market. You know, have you ever seen guys on Wall Street where they're bidding and this and this? This is called real-time bidding, and I gave you an article on this too. What happens is instantaneous. Let's say someone's looking on CNN or the Weather Channel or Fox News or anything else, and in the past maybe they've looked at real estate. So boom, they go on CNN, what comes up? your real estate ad. So that's what you call real-time bidding. It's absolutely done in nanoseconds. It's state of the art. It's an amazing thing that you can do. Of course, you can do Google AdWords. You can do email marketing, text marketing, YouTube videos. Those are things that we create for you. So one of the things I wanted to talk about too is what makes a good ad. When you look on the internet, most people, whether it's in print or actually on the internet, you've got 3 seconds to capture someone's attention. So in 3 seconds, it's got to be absolutely simple, clean, whatever happens to be. You want to have a really great call to action. Free, and anything for free always brings people in. If you have free whatever it is, get a free this if you buy this. So you want to have a great call to action, which is that your little quick little tagline, and you want to have a nice simple photo that will, again, that's a sticky thing. If you're thinking about, you see that photo in your mind and it helps you connect with what that advertiser is doing. So now there's a couple ways to do that. When, let's say you do an ad, whether it's on, on our newspapers or different ways, you can either send it to your website, or we can do or sometimes you can send them to Facebook pages, or we can create for you what's called a landing page. And a landing page is just basically a simple page with your offer. Usually you can have a contact form on it, call now, email now, go to our website so they have more information. So there's a couple different ways to do it. Basically, if you're looking at web advertising, we can get people to you, but once they get there, you want to be able to what we call convert them to become a real customer. So those are different things we can do. So give you an idea, last month I had a client, she wanted to do 1 week on Kudos, kudosaz.com. So she has a blog, and she does arts and crafts shows over in the state of Arizona. So normally she was getting about 60 hits, people visiting her blog in a week. When we did her little ad, again, we were very simple, call to action, nice photo, her blog went from 60 to 130 hits in 1 week. So advertising worked. People wouldn't be doing it if it didn't work. And that was one of my fun success stories that I love to talk about. So the other thing too is on our sites, just to give you an idea, 40% of the visitors that are coming to our sites are looking on either a mobile phone or a tablet, and that just keeps growing and growing and growing because this has really become the most sought out way to find what you're doing. And so our websites are kudosaz.com, verdinews.com, and cbbugle.com. So those are our main websites. The other thing that we can do, just to let you know, is part of our agency just hired about 3 months ago a gentleman by the name of Jim Dyer. And Jim wanted to get out of the Midwest. It was just too cold for him. He was original principal with autotrader.com. So Jim is just an online guru when it comes to doing Google AdWords. So if you ever need a Google AdWords campaign, we can do that for you. And a lot of times what we'll do is we'll start like the first 3 months, we'll do a Google AdWords campaign so we can really see how people are looking at your site, where they are converting, where they're becoming customers, where they're not becoming customers, and then you can run ads based on that. Yes, Kathy?
What is a Google AdWords?
Okay, this is a great question. Thank you, and I apologize.
That's the curse of knowledge we were talking about earlier.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get on a website, when you look on Google, anybody not ever done a Google search? Okay, so you look in the bar, and there's what I call it's the upside down L. So what you see is at the top you've got Google AdWords, and then down the side you've got Google AdWords. Those are all paid ads. And it's interesting because really only for Google AdWords about 20% of business will come out of Google AdWords, and 80% comes out of what we call organic searching, which when you look at that middle section, that is the organic, non-paid searching. And those are the types of things that come up when you've got your local business listings done. We can take care of that for you. What a local business listing is You get set up on Google Plus, and then we do the top 50 websites for you. Yellow Pages, Super Pages, MapQuest, Bing, Yahoo, you know, on and on and on. So when those items get what we call optimized, you've got your website on it, your hours for your business, nice photos where applicable, any YouTube videos, things like that. It helps you get found organically, you know, in the search engines. Yes?
Can I just say, to answer Kathy's question, if somebody was searching for real estate, you have the option of buying Google AdWords, like real estate, Sedona, things like that. So those are the first 3 listings that are going to be shown on any page. Everything underneath that is organic. In other words, it means it's already, somebody has a website and they put it there. But if you want your real estate firm to be on that page, you would pay Google to have your listing up at the top using the words that you pay. Now what happens is every time that somebody clicks on that, you are charged like, you know, so much per Google
click,
AdWords,
yeah.
per click.
And it can add
And
up.
you can
It's
put a
fixed.
cap on that too, because
It's like
what happens, people
1,000
that
a
don't
month.
know, they don't put a cap on it, and they can end up spending thousands of dollars. Like, for example, I was looking for a mortgage company the other day, and some of the keywords that he was interested in were $80, $90 per click. Yeah, I mean, you can have clicks as cheap as 37 cents, you know, 20 cents, but those types of words that really help drive traffic can be very
But it
expensive.
oftentimes too, I mean, people misspell words and stuff like that. So you can use AdWords that don't cost $90 that
Right.
people are putting in,
Mhm.
and you know it may cost you 30 cents or something per click or something
That's
like that.
right.
So there's a way to understand what your AdWords are and which ones you should be using and stuff like that.
And you can also use what they call negative keywords, which are keywords that you absolutely don't want, to have come up in a search. So there's lots of different ways to do a Google AdWord campaign. And that's just really one of the many ways. You can do Facebook ads. As I said, we can target ads right to the cell phone. We can do it within a geographical area. Lots of different ways. So thank you. I appreciate it. I'm Sue Shergan with Bird Valley Newspapers, and thank you. Good seeing all of you again. I'm sorry Jessica was sick today. So, any other questions? Yes, it was really great to see all of you.
So I have a question.
Oh, sure.
And that's, so if somebody didn't want necessarily to go ahead and advertise in the physical paper, they could still do the website and that kind of stuff. You guys would still market. You could put some kind of an advertising program together using just the web tools that you just talked about.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, there's so many different ways to go. As I said, you can do the Google AdWords. You can target, in a geographical area. We can target even specific other websites that you want to do.
How about demographics? Can you-
Demographics, absolutely. In other words, there's different, every time you go down a different layer, let's say I just wanted to target Yavapai, but then let's say I wanted to target cleaning services, and then let's say I wanted to target green cleaning services, and then let's say, you can go down and down and down and down, or natural products. So each level will cost you more money depending on how specifically targeted you want those ads to be.
Good. Thank you.
Any other questions? Well, thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, here, let me pass these out to you so you can see kind of what ads look like, and a little article on real-time bidding. There's a one, so let's give you 2 different. Okay, that was one.